miles separate the cities of Eugene and Corvallis, but the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you, the battle for the state of Oregon. Glad you could join us from Reser Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Oregon State Beavers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. This is a huge opportunity for their team. Making it to the college football playoff last year has proven to them they can compete with any team in the country. But now they've got to do it again. They've got to show that that was not just a one-year fluke and that they can be consistently great. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks offense will have the opening possession of the game. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start. Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing more. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Makes it past the marker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, one thing you know about Oregon is they're always loaded in the backfield. They had a couple of true freshmen a season ago in Davison and Hill Jr. who were absolutely outstanding. And you expect this season, David, in the running game, those two guys are going to be the focal point for the Ducks.
They'll be the focal point, but it's just like you saw a year ago, man. Like, they are committed, and they run hard. They run as angry as anybody in the country. Obviously, having more come back at the trigger opens it up. Price transfers in, so it's going to be another year of stable running backs for Oregon. A lot of ground and pound and a lot of physicality.
The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Dante Moore. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pick.
He's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oregon State's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And we get a look at Malik Murphy. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. inside. It's Hatcher. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to the ground with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Beavers will punt this one away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The run inside. It's Davison. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Looking for a crease to the left. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position.
Makes the catch and he's free. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Here's more to throw. A little screen to the running back. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen, but did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks.
I like the way this offense is ending the first half. Like, putting a good drive together. I like the running down here in this area. You got to be physical in this part of the field. You've got a good lead. You got a chance to go in the half with more momentum.
Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
14, Oregon State, 0.
And it'll be a tie. Ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
To the air, it's Murphy. There's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Taking it the other way. The 20. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Really tough on an offense. Third and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
He wants it all. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to him on the ground. There's some room. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down and 10. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Pressure coming. Buys a little time. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes a man miss. Snags it, and there's running room. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be 4th down. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's hooked. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. The offense changing the play. Moore. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Complete to the right. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it and still on his feet. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Moore to the air. Buys a little time. The throw. Big fella moving. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. There he goes. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Off play action. Finds his man. It's Nolan. Oh, he got loose. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Beavers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Run in the red zone. It's Hatcher. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got his man. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Bear. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Throwing Moore. Got a man. It's Bear. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Quarterback making adjustments. Moore will throw. Fires to the tight end. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dante Moore. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. At the 35, he makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hatcher. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking in from the Oregon sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here's Moore to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on that second down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out route. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Moore. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Moore to the air. Oh, they're after him. Working that left side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Ducks. Put 6 on the board. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Goes to the option. Quick toss. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book, 10. Time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 7 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Fighting Irish, who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Corvallis. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Catching up with Oregon State's head coach here to start the half. One of the things he talked to his team about in the locker room was this defense has to get things fixed. Too many missed opportunities, too many missed assignments there. The offense has the ball right now, and they can make up some ground, but this team talking together, both offense and defense have to get on the same page to get back in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Bring in the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Back to pass, it's Murphy. Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it on the counter. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
He's not going to make it on 4th and 2. He's going to lose a yard.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
And after a nice gain, the runner just scoops out of bounds. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Using his legs, it's Davison. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Running inside, it's Hill. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Throwing more. Snags it over the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Nice move there. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Ducks in the hurry-up. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Moore will throw. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Touchdown, Ducks! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And it's something you learn as a pass rusher all the time, man. If I beat that tackle immediately, right away, there's usually a reason. They're wanting me to run upfield. He plays the screen beautifully. The defensive end stays home, sees it, makes a tackle on the running back, and prevents the big play.
The Beavers decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Dante Moore. The sure hands, it's Hooks. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The run inside. It's Davison. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. In the gun on 3rd down, Moore. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. On the run, it's Davison. Just ran over it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Moore to throw. Still looking, on the move. Trying to escaping. Got a little grass. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Running to the left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Moore to the air. He's got an open man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. Going to the run, it's Davison. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Moore with the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Glass. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Rushes on him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready, go!
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McMillan. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Using his legs, it's McMillan. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. And the Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Davison. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. We reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers.